Hi there. Welcome back to our book review series. Today we'll be looking at more parts of the highly praised book Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you missed our previous video on the first 6 chapters, be sure to watch it. In this video we'll explore chapters 7 to 12, where James Clear gives helpful tips on creating good habits and stopping bad ones. Let's begin. Chapter 7 introduces us to a game-changing concept, the 2-minute rule. James emphasizes that the key to forming new habits is to make them easy to start. The 2-minute rule suggests breaking down any habit you want to build into a simple 2-minute activity. Whether it's reading, exercising, or learning a new skill, starting with just 2 minutes drastically lowers the barrier to entry. James explains that consistency is more important than intensity at the beginning. Once the habit becomes a regular part of your routine, you can gradually increase the time invested. Remember, the goal is to get started. In Chapter 8, James introduces the 4 laws of behavior change, which provide a practical framework to understand how habits are formed. These laws are cue, craving, response, and reward. James explains that identifying and understanding each step in this loop can help you build or break habits effectively. By making the cues and rewards of good habits attractive and the cues and rewards of bad habits unattractive, you can shift your behavior towards positive change. This chapter gives you the tools to take control of your habits and design a better life. Chapter 9 delves deeper into making habits irresistible. James Clear reveals that habits are more likely to stick when they're satisfying and enjoyable. This means linking your habits to positive emotions and making them attractive. He discusses the concept of temptation bundling, which involves pairing a habit you want to do with a habit you need to do. By associating a pleasurable activity with something you may procrastinate on, you'll be more motivated to follow through. James also emphasizes the importance of social influence and surrounding yourself with a community that supports your desired habits. In Chapter 10, James focuses on making habits inevitable. He introduces the idea of designing your environment to make good habits the default choice. This involves removing the barriers that lead to bad habits and creating cues that prompt you to take positive actions. One practical strategy he discusses is habit stacking, which means adding a new habit right after an existing one. By doing this, you use an existing habit as a cue to start the new one. With the right environment and cues in place, you can effortlessly integrate powerful habits into your daily life. Chapter 11 emphasizes the importance of making habits easy to do. James Clear highlights that reducing friction between you and your desired habits is crucial for success. He introduces the concept of downscaling, where you adjust the habit to make it easier to accomplish. For example, if you want to read more books but find it challenging to read for an hour each day, start with reading a few pages. Making small changes allows you to overcome inertia and build momentum over time. James also discusses the role of technology and how it can be both a helpful tool and a potential distraction in habit formation. In the final chapter, Chapter 12, James introduces the law of least effort. This principle suggests that we are naturally inclined to choose the path of least resistance. To make good habits more appealing, they must be easier to adopt than bad habits. James explores strategies like habit shaping, where you optimize your environment for success, and the 2-minute rule, which we mentioned earlier. By aligning your habits with the way your mind naturally works, you can harness the power of the law of least effort to your advantage. And that's a wrap on chapters 7 through 12 of Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is a treasure trove of actionable advice and scientific insights on how to build habits that can transform your life. Remember, it's all about making tiny changes that compound over time. By understanding the 4 laws of behavior change and applying the strategies in these chapters, you'll be well on your way to mastering the art of habit formation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more book reviews and valuable content. Thank you for watching, and happy habit building.